Hi everyone, it's me Angie. How is everyone doing today? I am coming on to start a new journal, so I thought I'd show you what my thoughts were. I had this pretty kit that I used on some other project on my accordion writing journal a few days ago, and I accidentally printed 2 copies, so I have all these beautiful prints that I need to do something with, and I could just easily just put it away for another time, but I thought I would just make a journal with it. I've got some pretty pages, and I don't know if I showed you on the last one, but I'll take you a quick walk through. It's just some really pretty blue papers, and to me it kind of, like I said, I was in a winter kind of a mode right now. It does kind of have like a wintry feel to it to me. It's real soft and muted, and the blues are real light and faint, and it's got the vintage going on. It's got the script writing, it's got some flowers, and no, it's not Christmas, but I have already made my Christmas journal, so I just wanted to do something non-Christmas and just stay in the loop and you know, be creating something. So I thought I'd take you guys along with me, and I would like to hope that you would enjoy the process and see my interpretation of this pretty journal. So as you can see, and it comes with, the set comes with some tags, just some little standards, kind of medium-sized tags there, and a pocket, and like a little journaling spot and a little ticket. So I thought it would be fun just to make a journal with this kit here. Pardon me. So with that being said, I went through my fabrics and I found this pretty piece of fabric here. I've already cut it down, not exact because I have to get it positioned on the backing, but I thought that would go really well as a piece of navy felt, and it has an adhesive backing, so that's going to really simplify things. And I could just put this right on here and make it a fabric journal, but I think I want it to have a little bit of stiffness to it, so I cut down a piece of lightweight chipboard, cardboard, and this is just from a box of cereal, okay? And this felt is your standard size 9 by 12. So I thought I would put that in between, and then I would stitch all the way around. And I think I want about a 3/4 inch bind spine. So that'll allow for one signature, and I think I'll just do one signature on there. And then this fabric, I thought if I measure right in the middle, it will allow me to carry these ends over and allow for 2 side tuck pockets on the front and the back, like that and like that. So I thought that would be really, really pretty. So rather than talk about it, let's just try and get started on this and do it. But yeah, after I get this down, I thought I would just do a zigzag stitch all the way around, and yeah, get started on a journal. So put that aside for the moment. And like I said, this is almost, let me move this. This is almost the size that I need. Right there, as you can see, I will have to cut that down just a bit. So let's just see how well this backing comes off and start sticking this baby down. It's very, very sticky. So I think let me fold that down, and then we'll position one end get it lined up. Okay. And slowly remove the background. And I don't know when I got this felt, but when I did get it, I like working with felt for journals for one, but I didn't realize it had an adhesive backing when I bought it, so that was a plus. And this I think I'll keep. I don't know what I'll use it for, but something says hold on to that. Okay, so that is down well. So let's trim off this little bit of excess here. Find my finger blade. And I apologize, I have a mess on my table. I've been doing so many videos, video after video after video, and I've just got little piles all over. Okay. A little snag there. I can trim that off. There we go. Okay, let's see. And a little piece right here hanging over, so we'll trim that off. Well, maybe the scissors might be just as easy for that small bit. Let's see. Okay. Looks good, looks good. Okay, so now what I was saying is I would like about a 3/4 inch spine on here. So we need to come over, and this is actually a little bit more than 12 inches, almost 12 1/4, so we need to find the middle point. So about 6 1/8. And I wish I had a white. See if I can just lightly do a pencil mark on there, and we can't really see it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring in my fabric, and I think I marked that already. Let's see. Okay, so first we need to find the middle of this fabric. So let's do that first. And check my positioning and just do a finger press or use a ruler, something like that, just to give it a little press to get ourselves a temporary middle point. I'm going to use my grid, my mat. There we go, and I did. Okay, so I'm going to line that up and give myself a 3/4 of an inch marking. And I did 1/2 inch, so we need to change that. Okay, slide it over and just check my points. Okay, I think that's good. And then I want to find, I can use the opposite side, I guess. The opposite side, because I need to know where to score. So 6 1/8 is about there. I can bring that into frame so you can see it a little bit better, guys. Okay, now I'm going to mark my 3/4 of an inch. And I will say just trying to get it as straight as I can. I'm just going to do a little line right there. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit of a line there. Now I'm going to check my measurements again and see what the distance is from there to there. 5 3/4 and a little tick short of 5 3/4, so I should come over just a smidge. Let's see. Well, it says 1 3/4 there. I may have to trim it 1/8 of an inch. We're going to see. It could just be because that little hangover too, but we'll see. We're going to leave it as that. Okay. Now I found my middle point. Line that up. I found my middle point, and I'm going to line that up. And this material doesn't give me much extra on the ends. At first I thought I would bring it over and fold it over, but I don't have enough fabric. So that's why I'm just going to stitch it. Okay. Okay, so let me. Okay, so what I think we're going to do next is let's see if I can get a score line, because I can't see where I need to line that up. Just let me bring my scoreboard in. And we're going to try and get a score line on here. And I probably should have done this before. Well, I guess it really wouldn't have made any difference because of the felt would still be covering it. Okay, so that will be my spine. I'm just going to try to train the cardboard a little bit, and hopefully it'll help me when I flip it over. Okay, well, we can kind of see it a little bit. Bring it over a little more. Give it a little bit of a better press. Let's try that. Nice and flat and straight. Line up my ends, top and bottom. You can kind of see it now. And the only reason I'm being really particular with getting this lined up in the center of my fabric is so I will have the same amount of extra on each side for my pockets. Okay, so now I can see that. So now I can line up these lines with those lines. That's what I wanted. Okay. That's what I want, just like that. So see, so then I have pretty much the same amount of fabric on each side, so then I can measure those. And I'm going to have to bring that over to the iron. I'm going to iron that, give a nice good crease on that, and then that's going to come over like this, and that's going to give me a tuck on that front pocket, front of the journal, front cover, I'm sorry. And then I will measure that, give that a press at the iron, and that'll give me a back cover side tuck. And they will both be the same size, which will give me roughly, I think about, looks like about 1.5 inches to 2 inches. 2 inches. 2¼ inches. So I have to adjust that just so they'll both be the same size, because I do want them to be the same size. So I'll shorten this one just a tad. But I'll do that off of camera. So on the next video, when you see it, I will have this pressed and set in and sewn. After I get that, I will sew all the way around, and that will be our cover. Then we have our pages to match, and I don't know how many pages that will be. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 10 pages, so that's pretty good. That's good. That's good size for one signature. So that's how that's going to look. So in the next video, when we get started, we will get the pages sewn in, and I will have to trim these down. As you can see, there's a little bit of a white border around those, so I'll do that off camera as well. I'll go ahead and trim all those pages down, get them prepped for us to get those sewn in. And then from there, I can figure out what I want to do with the front cover. I think that's going to be really pretty. What do you think? I like it. And we'll get that sewn in and get that journal and the signature started on the decorating. Okay? So I hope you follow along with me, guys. I hope you like the patterns that I've chose and the papers. And I will see you on the next video. Okay? Take care. God bless. Bye-bye.